This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to all of our viewers and listeners tuning in with us here on INCRadio, Texas Satellite Studio. It is currently 9 o'clock p.m. Central Daylight Time here in Austin, Texas. And tonight I will be one of your hosts, Brother Justin Talioka. And let's see who else is on here with us. We'll go ahead and head on our way to Sugarland, where we have Sister May Fan. Sister May Fan, how are you this evening?
Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Magandang umaga, magandang tanghali, at magandang gabi to all our viewers and listeners out there. And of course, what Brother Justin did said, all the way from the locale of Sugarland, District of Texas. I am Sister Mayfa Zaragoza, joining Ice Radio Texas today. It's been a while.
Thank you so much for being here with us, Sister May Fan, on this broadcast starting in the month of June. We're already in the summer months. Can you believe that, Sister May Fan? We're already in the summer
Time
months. It's
has
already
been
June.
flying. It's been flying. It really said go.
Yes,
No yellow lights, just
we're,
green.
I feel like 2025 just started. And we're already we're almost halfway to 2026.
For real, for real.
hmm and let's go ahead and see who else is on here with us. Sister Gurlane, how are you this fine evening?
Hi everyone. I hope everyone's having a good Friday evening. I'm Sister Gerlane from Edinburgh.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here with us, Sister Ghislaine. And to all of our viewers and listeners, of course, for our topic for tonight, we're going to be talking about the world less traveled because, as we did mention, summer is already here, which does mean that school is over. And with that being mentioned, we want to take this time to say congratulations to all of the graduates, to all of those who may be watching this who have completed another milestone in your studies. Congratulations to you all. And now that school is over, students and even families, they have more time to spend with their families and especially spending time outside because it's very nice every now and then we get to enjoy the great outdoors because outdoor activities whenever we are enjoying these it can lead us to explore different locations or new places, or rather places that are often less traveled to. And tonight we're going to be talking about some of the fun summer activities that we like to do. And maybe this could also help some of our viewers and listeners as we get ready to take off the summer. We're also going to be talking about a little bit on how we like to stay prepared when it comes to things like this, and also how does summer activities like this help with our connections or with our families and of course our friends. And as we are starting up the show, let's see who is tuning in with us. We have Ivana Besa tuning in from Humble, Texas. We also have a little bit talents tuning in from Corpus Christi, Texas. And looks like we also have brother Armand David, one of our resident ministers over there in Humble, Texas. We also have Lenora Dumapias from Corpus Christi, Texas. May Bravo tuning in from Sugarland, Texas. And we have Neil Trinidad, one of our resident ministers, tuning in from Beaumont, Texas. And we also have our very own district CFO overseer, Brother Matt Call Talent, who is tuning in with us. And as we start off our show, we can never forget to have our question of the night, which is, what are some fun summer activities you like to do outside? So to our viewers and listeners, please go ahead and answer our question of the night in our live YouTube chat, and we'll be sure to read them at some point during our show. Now, as we start off our show, let's go ahead and first ask some of our hosts and our friends here on this show right now. So, what are some fun summer activities you all like to do outside?
I would go first. I always love the sun, especially because I'm from the Philippines, so I love the tropical weather. I love the sunlight and everything nice that it has to offer. So, one of them, well, probably just this is a all year thing for me. Going up the mountains, going on walks, especially with my dogs. Those are one of my favorite activities, especially that the sun is out. And maybe sometimes if it's a little bit cloudy, also feels good to have that breeze. How about you, Sister
And
Germaine? Any activities you like to do?
Since we do live in Texas, it gets kind of super hot in the summer. So, just I guess right now
kind
because
of,
we
I'm
are
sorry, kind of hot.
super, super extremely hot. So I guess right now, since we're just preheating in the oven, I feel like it would be nice.
Preheating.
Preheating. We haven't hit the hundreds yet. Not yet.
This is preheating.
Preheating. We
Yes.
didn't. Well, we didn't put the cookies in yet.
Nope. This is just a taste of it. But
We're just
yeah,
making the batter right now.
yes. I think going on a picnic would be nice since we haven't reached that like extremely hot weather yet. Kind of like feeling the breeze, just chilling, especially with your family and friends. I feel like it would be a good chill activity to do, especially on the weekends when everyone's free.
Okay. All right. So, oh, oops. Okay. All right. I guess. Okay. Uh, yeah. I like going on those walks as well, and I also like do eating outside, of course, and then of course, Sister Mayfan, you're practically born into this type of of uh, of weather, which of course is nice. hmm And at this part of our show, let's go ahead and look at some fun summer activities, and we're going to see which ones we would rather do. So, and of course, this part of our show, Tech, if you can hear us, if you can put our lovely selves into tile view, so our viewers and listeners can also see us during this program. And while that's being done, so the way that this works is that in this segment, we're going to see two summer activities, or two outdoor activities rather, and we're going to talk about which ones we would or would not rather do, and why. Okay, so Kuya Tech, once again, if you can hear us, please go ahead and put us into tile view. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this first bit right here. So between these two outdoor activities, which ones would you rather do? And this is something that our viewers and listeners can also uh, participate in. So between these two summer activities, which ones would you rather do?
Okay, hiking.
Hiking.
Hiking. Because bike riding for me is an all season kind of activity. When I was growing up, we would even do it even if it's raining. Even if it was storming, we would go on
Oh,
bike riding. Me and my cousins would always like it, and I don't know why we did all of those stuff, but the more falls, the better. It's the activity for bike riding, if especially if it was raining. But hiking, yes, it feels better if it is sunny and there's no rain. You get to experience more. You get to see more scenic views if you're hiking. How about y'all? Would you
okay.
be riding
Oh,
or hiking?
Sister Glenn, how about you?
Um, I don't know. I feel like I haven't gone on a bike since I was 10 years old. So I don't even know if
It's time.
I'm
It's time
gonna
to go
be.
back. It's time. It's time. It's time to get on that bike.
I'm probably gonna need training wheels again. But um, I don't know. I feel like now that the weather is nicer, hiking would be nice. But I don't know if I would want to do it alone because I feel like I would get lost. So I probably need a buddy with me.
Our best friend Google
That's
is
true.
gonna be our buddy.
Okay. So you don't want to go biking because you don't want to be alone. So you have one Google with you, Mr. Google.
Yes, best friend Google telling you where to go.
But what
Turn
if you
left,
lose
the other
signal
left.
in the middle of hiking?
Oh, that's the sad part. Go
Okay.
back to paper. Paper maps.
Sister Mayfan, you said you went hiking before. So when it comes to hiking, how do you like to stay prepared when it comes to hiking?
I don't know. Okay, that was a funny story. Okay, that hiking. Well, this hiking, specific hiking, like the most recent one. was a surprise. Well, it wasn't really a surprise, but it turned out to be a surprise because we chose the easiest path to take. According to the map, it was the easiest one. But once we started, we were like, wait, this just keeps going up and up and up until we don't see any more trails. And I'm like, wait, are you sure this is the easiest? Because if this is the easiest, what will be the hardest? So I really didn't prepare for that hike. I kid you not, my shoes, please, 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 if you want to go on a hike, don't do this. Don't do this. My shoes was the Converse platform shoes.
Oh,
You
oh,
do
wait a
not
minute.
wear
Wait
that
a
on a
minute.
hike. You do not wear that on a hike.
Those aren't really that durable, are they?
They were very durable though. Not gonna lie, they were very durable, but they were so uncomfortable. That's the thing. You won't be able to finish that the whole thing. You can't even walk like 5 miles in those. All the more hike. So yeah.
Okay, okay, all right. I'm just curious. Do either of you know how to read a compass? Because I know that's pretty important when it comes to traveling outside. Do you know how to read a compass?
Nope. Nope.
I'm not gonna say I do, but I know that my dad has taught me once. Did I listen? Maybe. If I hold a compass, I might remember.
I don't know. I think I'll just hope for the best.
Okay, well, what about these two summer activities? Would you rather go kayaking or swimming? Which of the two?
I feel like kayaking would be cool to do. I've never done it before, so I would probably go for kayaking.
Oh, it's fun. I'm telling you now, it's fun.
Never been
I think
kayaking,
I'm just
so
scared that like the kayak will tip over, and then I mean, if it tips over, then you can go swimming. You know?
it's a win-win situation.
Two in
Yeah.
one. You get two in one.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not going to tip over unless you do something you're not supposed to do.
Like rock the boat.
Exactly, like rocking the boat or standing on the boat. You're not supposed to do that. Yeah, all you have to do is just sit and then just row the boat.
Nice, like the song.
Basically. But yes, kayaking is actually it's very much safe and nothing bad will happen unless again you do something that you're not supposed to do.
So, but like when you paddle, does it like take a toll on your arms though? What if you get tired? You just float there.
Yeah, you just go up there, enjoy the
Nice.
view.
Oh, that's nice. That's chill.
hmm So again, two in one.
Yes.
You either go from point A to point B, or if you get tired, then just enjoy the view. And before we go on with the show, I'm noticing quite a few of our viewers and listeners who are tuning in with us. Like for example, we have Mario Okos tuning in all the way from the Philippines tonight. A good morning to our viewers and listeners over there in the Philippines. And we also have Brother Matt Carl Talents. He says that he likes going biking over the uh, uh, during the summer season. And we also have Mark DeCastro who says barbecue in the park or in the backyard, of course. And when it comes to Texas, who doesn't like barbecue? And he's tuning in all the way from Temple over there near Killeen, the Temple Group Worship Service. And we also have Ruben Pascal who also likes bike riding. I'm really seeing quite a few of our viewers and listeners who are into bike riding. And then we have viewers such as Sco Santiago and Asenet Buwan who love kayaking, much like myself. And it looks like we also have, uh, and looks like we, excuse me, let's see who else is on here with us. And we also have Lauren De Mesa, who's actually into grass volleyball. I actually love grass volleyball. It's actually, I guarantee you, it's more fun than sand volleyball. And we also have a Bo Simone who says, "I'd rather go swimming than kayaking." I'm sure Sister Mika and Sister Gerlaine can relate to the same here. And we also have a Camille Villiers who also likes prefers swimming, and of course eating out. I mean, who doesn't love eating out? Am I right? Okay, and let's
everything
see.
is an excuse to eat out. basically.
Exactly. Hmm. And I will say, when it comes to swimming, I don't know about you two or viewers and listeners, but when it comes to swimming,
The food
uh,
after.
no, well, that, but turkey and cheese sandwiches with a bottle of Gatorade and potato chips just hits different. For some reason, it just tastes better.
Mine is in general. Like after you swim, everything that you brought just tastes 10 times better. I don't know what it is.
After swim hunger. You'll literally eat anything in front of you.
No, for real.
It just tastes better.
It does.
Okay, and let's go ahead and take a look at this next one right here. So between these two activities, which ones would you rather do? Would you rather go fishing or kayak? Or no, I was about to say kayaking. I just love kayaking that much. Fishing or kite flying? Would you rather go fishing or kite flying?
Straight up kite flying. Kite. Kite. Nobody can change my mind.
Same here, kite flying. I like kite flying. It's been a
It's
while, but
fun.
I love kite flying.
It's fun. You feel like
Um,
a kid again.
I mean, if you also, I feel like if you're super into fishing and kayaking, maybe you can fish while you're on the kayak.
I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot of people who do that here. Like they'll be just chilling with their pole out and just like waiting for a miracle to happen, probably. I don't know. I just see them a lot.
But hold on, I'm sorry. I think I misheard that. So fishing while kite flying?
Kayaking.
Oh,
Oh wait, kayaking.
kayaking.
Wait, are we hearing the
Wait,
same
I would
thing?
put that, but I probably would go with fishing only because, again, I haven't flown a kite since I was 10, and probably fishing because my dad loves fishing. So I feel like I would kind of do that an activity for us to like bond and like unwind together.
Oh, okay. All
That's
right.
good. That's a good family bonding right there.
But for me, I like a kite flying. But a word to our viewers and listeners out there: if you're flying a kite, then great. But please be mindful on how high you fly it, because if you get it up there, eventually you're gonna have to take it down,
No, for
and it's hard to get it down.
it is. And the wind just gets stronger and you're just like, I
I don't know
miscalculated.
about you guys, but like, have you tried making a DIY kite? Like with
Yes.
the grocery bags and the little sticks
Oh,
and the
Wait, that's
thread?
a thing?
yes. Oh,
Because they used to
yes.
do that a lot in the Philippines. I remember, like in the afternoons, kids would just go and make their own kites. It's not as
Mm-hmm.
durable like the factory made ones, but I feel like it's like a good little activity too, to do with your friends.
It was so much fun. After school, we would just be racing and ready. My kite's here, and it's just a grocery bag. Just run around with it. So that's a fun activity right there.
I've never tried that, but good to know. And I actually know some windy spots around here in Austin.
There's a lot.
There are a lot, I know from experience. Okay, and how about these two? So, excuse me. Okay, and how about these two activities? And so would you rather go rock climbing or bouldering? I know that's technically an indoor activity, but it's still in the same sense. Or would you rather go zip lining?
I would go
None.
zip line
For
because I
me,
don't have
none.
the whole body coordination to rock climb. Your body strength, so I'd probably fall.
And that's why I would go bouldering.
Oh, you have the upper body strength. That's why.
No, for real.
I actually don't.
I feel like ziplining, I've gone before and like you feel that adrenaline rush when you're like going down.
I'll just be a bystander. I'm gonna just watch y'all. My fear of heights can never.
Like ziplining is nice.
My fear of heights can never. It's like, oh, look at them go.
Come
Oh
on, it's
shit.
fun. It's fun. It's fun. You gotta take a risk every once in a while. Okay, well, as we're going on with the show, let's see who else is tuning in with us. Looks like we have Bo Simone who says, I'm more into Taekwondo. Okay, that's actually I've actually heard many great things about a taekwondo. He says he's more into that, into sports, and oh wow, basically a lot of uh, martial arts and fighting styles. It's actually really fun to do. And we also have Mercy Carnes, who says her husband is into scuba diving. Have y'all went scuba diving before, or any diving in
No,
My
general?
fear. My fear
on
can never.
snorkeling, does that count?
Uh, in a
It's
way,
like it's like
I mean,
baby
you're,
scuba
I mean,
diving.
in a way, you are diving.
Yeah, but
I
like
can
surface
never.
level.
I can never.
I feel like it would be cool. It's just that scuba diving, you'd have to like do like a short lesson to do it, I think. Just
Yeah, I feel
like
like
people,
yeah,
yeah. And you
you'll
have a
need to
tank
train.
when you go down, which I feel like is scary because your life depends on the tank. You know.
Okay, so okay, so I'm just curious with all of these activities that we did. So how would you stay prepared for each of them? Like let's say for example, I think some of you, especially our viewers and listeners, they said that some of them like to go swimming. Are there certain ways you like to be prepared when you're out swimming?
Food.
Sunscreen. Oh,
Oh, food.
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 And that's definitely going to be devoured right after.
Um, Wait, what do you guys call it here? Like the I don't know what you guys how you
Floaties.
guys the floaties? I think yeah. If y'all are
Floaties? Yeah, floaties.
Filipino and you know what salbabida is, let me know because that's what we call it. So I guess you guys call it floaty. I
I'm,
don't
I'm,
know.
I'm,
I'm looking at the comments. Nobody's reacting to it.
I'm guessing you're talking about the the plastic rings that you just sit on.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a floaty.
Okay, you guys call it floaties. We call
Well,
it salbabida.
some people call it tubes.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
some
okay.
people call it tubing,
Interesting.
but I still call it a floaty.
I just say floaty,
Interesting.
but I do know what she's talking about. I remember when we were still in the Philippines back then, like whenever you would go to like a public beach, they would have like recycled tires, and then they would
Yes.
into like or sabapida. So yeah, I know what she's talking about.
So yeah, yeah, you definitely need those. You need those as
I
to
guess
come
it
prepared.
depends on where you're swimming to. Like, is it gonna be
That's
open
true.
water or like a swimming pool?
That's true. But even I feel like even though if it's a pool, if you're not really like a strong swimmer, that could be great preparation right there.
Me
And of course,
holding
you
on
need
to the
your yeah, something on the sides, tippy toe, doggy paddle
Doggy
more.
paddle.
side. Have the life jacket on.
Get your head down there. Um, how do you how else do you prepare when you go swimming? Because I okay,
Sunblock.
this is just
Sunblock.
me. Oh, so,
Yes,
okay,
that's green for sure.
100 SPF.
Mm-hmm.
because this is just me. I just show up. I
Just
just
show up.
show up with a change of clothes. That's it.
Just show up and
For
float
swimming, bet.
Oh, for me, when it comes to swimming, I always bring two towels.
for your hair and your
Explain.
body.
No, because here's the thing. As as I keep getting out of the water, of course, I would need to use that towel.
Oh, that's
That towel
smart.
is yeah, that
It's
towel
so
is going to get soaked, and I
that's
can't
smart.
use that. And it's gonna be hard for me to use that once I'm like fully drying. So that's what the second towel is for.
Interesting.
That's actually super
Interesting.
smart. I didn't think about that.
See,
Yeah, that's smart.
Interesting.
But you'd like going home, you'd have to carry two wet towels with you.
That's true.
that's fine. We have
Yeah,
cars.
that's fine though. That's actually super smart. Like I feel like I should start doing that.
See, this is why I just show up. It is what it is.
She just hopes for the best.
Yes.
Okay, so thank you so much for being with us here in that segment. So with all these summer activities in mind, so excuse me. So with all those summer activities that we just spoke about, and of course others that we might not have mentioned. So uh, uh, how does it affect your connection with your peers, your families, and your friends? Because I mean, of course, maybe you are doing this by yourselves, but of course, sometimes you will want to do this with others. So how would it affect your connection, your relationship with them? So are they sister Mayfan or sister Gurlane?
I feel like it's a good bonding opportunity, especially now that a lot of us are like adulting, kind of starting school, work. It's kind of hard to like look for that open pocket of time where everyone's free. So like when you have that open time where everyone's free, I think you should just go for it. Like sometimes you don't even have to plan something out, just go. I feel like sometimes whenever we don't plan something, the more it'll happen. Like it'll actually, so yeah, I mean, it definitely like I mean, it's gonna be hot and everyone's gonna be sweaty, but at least you're there for each other and you're having fun.
Oh, I feel like
Sister Mayfan, you already know what I'm thinking about.
yes, but no, we can relate to that. Like spontaneous trips are always fun, and I feel like on adding on to that, I feel like this kind of activities helps you get to know your people much better because sometimes you spend time on the same ground, the same area that you just know them on that level, and once you go to a different activity, you're like, oh, I can't trust this with you, or oh, I can trust you with this kind of thing.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
feel because like different settings, I guess, like bring out a different side of a person,
yeah.
which is I agree with you.
So yeah, this kind of activities really do help build that relationship and also build that boundaries when you start building relationship with different people or with the people you already know or your family even because you get to know them on a different level. So maybe that's why. That's how these activities help out.
Okay, yes, I agree. Yes, thank you all so much for making those remarks, especially and so thank you, Sister Mayfan and Sister Gurlane, for so much for sharing that with us and for being here with us on INC Radio Texas. And unfortunately, it is that time of our program where we have to end. But again, thank you so much to our viewers and listeners who have tuned in with us here so far on our show here on INC Radio Texas. And before I wrap up, of course, we can never forget to thank our district CFO overseer, Brother Matt Carl Talons, our Assistant District Minister, Brother Chody Sampson, our District Supervising Minister, Brother Noel Caritativo, our Executive Producer, Brother Emmanuel Andaya, our Station Manager, Brother Wally Taray, our Deputy Executive Minister, Brother Angelo Oranio V. Manalo, and of course, we can never forget to thank our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. Thank you so much for all your support in these programs, Paul. And before we wrap up, Sister Ghislaine, do you have any personal greetings and shout outs for us?
Yes, I want to say hi to all of my Edinburghers out there. Also, a special shout out to our resident worker, Brother Ron, and his lovely wife, Sister Lauren. Also to Sister Sock and Brother Sterling, who recently celebrated their birthday. Happy birthday!
Ooh, happy birthday! Happy birthday! And of course, a shout out to the brethren in the local congregation of Edinburgh. And once again, thank you so much to our viewers and listeners for tuning in with us here on INCRadio, Texas. Please don't forget to tune in with us again, which is every Friday at, I don't know why I'm still thinking about it. It's been a while. Please tune to INCRadio, Texas, which is every Friday at 9 o'clock p.m. Central Daylight Time, or every Friday at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And coming right after this, we have INC Radio Caribbean. Thank you so much. We will see you next time.